Don't put a happy sticker over your negative emotions, pretending everything is fine when it's just not. Don't ignore your negative feelings. That is what I'll be talking about today when I read day 3 or chapter 3 of the 33 Days to Flow book for you. But before I do that, I wanted to share a couple of things. Ever since I started coaching, and I've been in this mindset game for 15 years now, people often think when they don't know my work, they think I'm a positive thinking guy, I'm a positive thinking coach. And yes, I do believe in a strong intention, but I would never tell you to ignore your negative emotions. Not only, in my belief, is that very unhealthy. We want to sit with it, we want to feel it, and you will find out in a moment why that is. I actually think there is true gold to be found in those negative emotions to take you where you actually want to go, to take you into your happiness. Yes, your negative emotions are a guidance system to take you into your happiness. And I've been coaching now, as I said, for 15 years. And I've learned that not only when you're under the highest pressure, but also when you are in everyday life, those fears always have reason. And I know what value it can have for you if you actually allow yourself to feel it, sit with it, go through those emotions and use them for what they are. And what they are, I will, tell you now in reading chapter 3, but I won't be reading from the book again. I will be reading from the computer, and I hope that's okay for you. And I hope you take a lot of insights away from this. Again, if you like this content, if you have any questions, if you have any remarks, please leave them in the comment section. Please give me a quick like or subscribe to this channel. It really does help me provide more free resources for you. And just let me know what you think. Let me know you're actually there and you're watching this. So here we go. 33 Days to Flow, Day 3. Embracing negative feelings on the path to flow. In the pursuit of flow, it's crucial to heed flow tip number 3. Do not ignore your negative feelings. These emotions that are uncomfortable and that we often see as obstacles can be the key to unlocking your true potential. The purpose of negative feelings. Negative feelings, those pesky emotions we'd rather avoid, serve a purpose. They are not our enemies. Instead, they act as guardians of our comfort zones. These feelings are trying to keep us safe, but that safety will more often than not hinder your growth. Consider negative emotions as signposts pointing you towards the areas of resistance within you. They tell you where you're actually pushing against your own dreams, your own goals and aspirations. It's essential to remember that there's usually a gift, or as I like to call it, gold to be found hidden within these emotions. There's a resistance to change, flow, and with that, our inner GPS impulses often challenge our status quo. They push us towards new horizons and certainly beyond our comfort zone. That's our growth. And as you can imagine, this can trigger some very negative emotions as your system is trying to maintain what is familiar, even if it's limiting and holding us back. Actually, because it is holding us back. It sees it as keeping you where you are, safe. Don't leave the cave. There could be a monster, even if there really is paradise waiting. The key lies in your response to these feelings. Instead of denying or suppressing them and pushing them away, practice acceptance. Sit with them. Allow those feelings to be there because they are not just keeping you safe, they are a true guidance system. Allow them to exist without judgment or resistance. Recognize that they are natural reactions to change and growth and remind yourself that they are in fact just trying to keep you safe, even though logically we know that moving forward is usually the safer option. Separating feelings from the story. While you accept the presence of these emotions, it's crucial not to accept the stories they tell. Negative emotions often come bundled with limiting narratives. This can't be good. Who do you think you are? You better stay in your place. But these stories are not necessarily true. Actually, they are hardly ever true. They are your perception that is coming through your filters of fear and resistance. There is a power to non-attachment. Non-attachment to your negative emotions, and especially the stories they tell, empowers you to navigate them with clarity and grace. To not attach to your emotions means that you can acknowledge that they're there while maintaining the inner knowing that they do not define your reality. What do I mean by that? A client of mine once said, I realize I still hear the monkeys in my head, but I realize that the monkeys are not me. I am not my monkeys. And that's pure gold. So there is a path to transformation here. By accepting your negative feelings without buying into their limiting narratives, you pave the way for transformation. You free yourself from the grip of fear and resistance, allowing your inner GPS impulses to guide you toward your true potential. So next time, whenever you find yourself stuck in fear, resistance, or any of those negative feelings, try to take a step back, breathe, distance yourself from that feeling by saying, oh, hello, old friend. I see you, but I'm not you. And then ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to protect me from? Is this really helpful? You might even journal on that question, which can be very powerful, and you might be surprised what you find. And in the next chapter, I show you how to pivot into positive emotions. And there you have it. That's chapter 3, day 3 of the 33 Days to Flow book. And I just want to highlight that one point again. If those negative emotions, if those stories come up and they come up again and again and again, chances are those are stories that you've known for a long time. And one way I deal with it, or I like dealing with it, that made it so much easier over the years, and they hardly ever pop up anymore. But when they do, I tell myself, hello, old friend, there you are again. What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to protect me from? And already I know, as real as it feels, and I know they feel real, I know that usually the fear behind it is not really real. So I hope this is helpful. Again, please leave me a like, subscribe to the channel so I can put more stuff out for you. And I hope I see you for the next video when we dive into pivoting into positive emotions.